All right, Top Billin. So I'm going to do a run back and take the temperature of you guys now that it's been a couple of years. You remember when I did that content item where I said, is Russell Wilson's passive-aggressive nature holding a great franchise like Seattle back? Right? When I did that, there were a lot of people up in arms that I would question Russell Wilson and this and that, or whatever like that. But guess what? When you're not a fan of something, you can speak objectively, or better yet, you can see the forest for the trees, for lack of a better term. Right? I'm on the outside looking in. I could tell someone not saying, listen, stop asking me about wanting to be in Seattle. Stop asking me about this or that or the offensive line and all this and that. This is my team. We're going to get this together. I love Pete. I love John, all that. But no, it was always a cliffhanger, right? He always had to leave something up to speculation and this and that. I'm like, come on, man. If you come out and be aggressive with it, you could end all this. But I don't know. I don't know if he liked that kind of attention. He felt like it made him something. But now look at this right here. Now, keep in mind, I will lead with that he adamantly denied this. Russell Wilson wanted Pete Carroll out per report. Say what? Russell Wilson wanted Pete Carroll out? Come on, man. You have to be kidding me, right? Now, let's just go by him being aggressive now, right? He should be passive-aggressive still. Won't you keep that same energy and be like, oh, I don't know if I really wanted Pete Carroll out. I'm not sure. Be like how you were back in the day, because to me, this is asinine. Pete Carroll is the absolute man. This goes beyond Seattle or anything. As a coach, I have a mad respect for Pete Carroll and what he does with DBs and how he runs a program, his energy and all of that shit like that, to me, supersedes anything you thought of Russell Wilson as a quarterback at the time. And lo and behold, right, I was saying stuff about Russell Wilson where I was like, he's really great with his deep ball. He's not that good with the quick game. And that's what I saw the stuff in the Geno Smith back then, and I'm thinking like, well, Russell Wilson not exactly equipped for the quick game stuff that someone like Shane Waldron could do or would do or was doing. Geno Smith, on the other hand, absolutely perfect for it. He's a 1-2-3 formulaic quarterback, for lack of a better term, right? He's going to get that ball out. He's going to quickly go through his reads, predetermined all this. Russell Wilson, more of a make-it-happen type cat. He wants to roll out, reverse pivot, throw the deep ball and all this. That's cool. That's very exciting. I can see why people would love Russell Wilson doing that type of stuff. What Geno Smith does is probably boring to a lot of people, but what he does is fundamentally sound. There's no fundamentals in a Russell Wilson. So I could have actually imagined this man wanting Pete Carroll gone, because I believe Pete Carroll probably does like a brand more like a Geno Smith. But tell me this, was he not holding that team back? The team ends up going to the playoffs, and Russell Wilson and his team ends up going to the toilet bowl, right? Not to say that that's going to be the case this year. They could get it together. Russell Wilson's super talented. I bet you he's extremely motivated to right that wrong. They have enough talent out there in Denver, and they're going to have one of the best coaches, period, point blank, end of story. Sean Payton is that dude working with Russell Wilson. Now, right here, I love Pete, and he was a father figure to me, and John believed in me and drafted me as well. I never wanted them fired. All any of us wanted was to win. I will always have respect for them and love for Seattle. So they're talking about this being a report in The Athletic. So somebody's lying. Someone is absolutely lying right there. But if you're getting it from the horse's mouth right there, I'm going to have to go with, I don't know. He was too passive aggressive for me, man. It looks like some shit now that he got caught up in. Like if he would have done good and they would have said this, and maybe Pete did end up getting fired or something like that, I feel he would come out the other way and be like, see, I was wanting a change in this and that and that. I feel like he would go wherever the wind blows. That's what you get when you're a passive-aggressive person and you're not standing on your own too, right? You're not working with a spine. So as talented as this guy is, man, I believe he indeed was holding that franchise back. No doubt about that. And the results, at least for one season, really showed that. So let me know right now, was he holding us back? And do you believe that this man wanted Pete Carroll out? Pete Carroll? How, Sway? Nah, you can't do that to Pete Carroll. That man is the man. All right? Let me know.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.